Hello everyone, welcome to another tutorial on the channel. Today we'll be discussing exception handling in C#. Exception handling is a fundamental part of programming, allowing developers to deal with unexpected situations or errors that may occur during program execution. Let's take a look at the code we'll be using as an example. This code reads data from an Excel spreadsheet and creates a list of product objects. The issue is that if the spreadsheet is empty, the code will try to access a non-existent row. This will generate an index out of range exception. Alternatively, if the file doesn't exist, the code will throw a file not found exception. Let's add exception handling for this case. In this first model, in the code, we've added two validation checks, an if statement to verify if the file exists. If the file doesn't exist, it will display a message on the console informing that the file was not found. Inside the loop, we've added a try-catch block, catching the index out of range exception. When the code doesn't find the row in the spreadsheet, causing the exception, it will output row not found to the console. However, if we analyze our code, it's not handling exceptions correctly. Let's suppose that upon verifying the file's existence, it does exist. Still, when trying to read the file, it's either opened by another program or reading the lines of the file generates an exception other than index out of range exception. We would have an unhandled exception. To fix this, we can handle it this way. In this code, we maintain the validation file, exists, path, to check if the file exists, and we open a try block where the rest of the code will reside. Then, we create a private method read Excel file that returns the Excel workbook to read the file's data. If any type of exception occurs, there's a try-catch block where the catch is of type exception, allowing us to handle any type of exception. Returning to the main code at the end of the try block, we have two catch blocks. One handles the specific type of exception, index out of range exception, and the other handles the default exception type. With this handling, the program will print a generic error message if any exception is thrown. Exception handling is a fundamental part of programming as it allows developers to handle unexpected situations or errors that may occur during program execution. By adding exception handling to your code, you can help ensure that your program continues to function even when errors occur. Always handle the specific exceptions you expect your code to generate. If you're unsure about the exceptions your code might generate, use a generic catch to handle all exceptions. Print an error message that is informative and helpful for users. If possible, try to fix the error that caused the exception. I hope this tutorial has been helpful. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. And if you want to learn more about this vast world of programming, be sure to follow the channel, and your support with a like goes a long way. Thank you for your audience.